Hey guys, Sharkin here. Recently I had people ask me about what I do daily and just a routine. So I'm going to show you what I usually do in the morning. It's a little bit past the morning now, so you know, uh, I did it a bit late today because I slept in, but I'll just show you. So the first thing I'll do is always check my mailbox because there's expired stuff, and I just want to see if I sold anything else. I think these two are new and the rest is all good. So, collect my expired. There should be only expired in there. If there's no expired, that's even better. It means everything's still on the auction house. I have some, and then I'll show you my auction house. All right, we're done there. I've actually got 107 mail, so that's not too bad for this week so far. Just going to check, and I have a brutish breastplate incoming. He actually wanted for a bit cheaper, and I thought, why not? Gave it him for 3k. Let's take a look. So I have long, and I want to get rid of them. We're going to do a cancel scan. So I've actually got quite a bit of long. So what you do is you go to auctions, select long, and then cancel low duration. The reason you want to cancel it is because I might not come on for another 6 hours, 7 hours to check the auction house, and it's going to be sitting in my mailbox in 2 hours maybe, or it might be 12 hours. I'm not going to take the risk, and I don't want it to be sitting in my mailbox. So canceling 94, and plus, when I do my cancel scan, there's less auctions on there. It takes a lot less time. So with the cancel scan, which I'll show you in a second, what it does is it searches all your auctions that you've posted and checks for anything with an undercut. So if I've got this up for, let's say, Sentry, if it stops changing, yeah, it's going to keep doing that. So let's say this one, and it sells for oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, Brain Hacker, 13k or 14k. If someone put it up for 12k, the cancel scam would see that someone's undercut it, and I can have the choice to cancel it. So as you can see, now everything's already cancelled. So all that's left has not been undercut, which is really great. So if someone wants to buy Wing of the Whelpling, mine will be the cheapest one there, which is what we want. And of course, I've set mine to undercut by 1 copper because, I love gold, and I'm not going to short myself out of gold just because I want to sell it faster. So all of these are now cancelled. And as you can see, a lot of people ask, why have I only ever got sales and not anything else? It's because it shows the newest stuff to appear first. So all the old stuff, like my sales, that's already passed 5 days ago, 4 days ago, they're all going to be on the last page. And every time I'm just going to keep collecting the new stuff to make sure there's room for the sales to, keep going in. It does require a lot of effort to, do all this, but it's worth it in the end when you get all the sales. Some people do this multiple times a day. If you've only got, time for 1 or 2 times, that's fine as well. All right, so I've emptied out my mailbox a bit. Now we're just going to do a cancel scan. So I've only got, 457 items at the moment. So that's pretty good. And what the hell is that doing up there? Gotta freaking get rid of that. Don't even know how that got there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to press auctioning, select all the groups, because this one's only really equipment transmog. You can, just do equipment transmog if you want, or, you can select them all. It really doesn't matter for me. But if you, have set up different groups, let's say, and you have just one seller doing, patterns, cloth, everything, and it's all on one, you only really want to do the transmog for the cancel scan. Because when someone comes along, they might buy, 2,000 cloth and might buy up to your one and buy out your one as well. You don't want to short, yourself money. So we'll start the cancel scan. It does take a while. And let's see. As you can see, it's going not bad pace. Usually takes 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes longer, depending if, I've got latency problems or something like that. Right now, it's totally fine. So I'll just skip this part of the video and I'll come back in a sec. Alrighty, guys. Just finished all the scan. As you can see, 209 out of my 470 or something have been undercut. It's the life of Frostmourne, and it's going to happen a lot. I can put this all back on top, and within 2 hours, same thing will probably happen, but maybe a bit less, maybe 100. And you'll see a lot of the same names here, which, you know, they're high rolling people who, you know, the high rollers in Frostmourne. Of course, they've got different items as well. Like this one hasn't been undercut. The Meghari chain vest, nocturnal shoes hasn't been undercut. Like lots of stuff hasn't, which is good. So, you know, we hold down control. If you saw my other video or like tons of other videos out there, you got the scroll macro. So we will just quickly get rid of this and it's done. And then it'll all go to my mailbox. And then the whole thing where we have to go collect them and, you know, it takes a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it in the end because, you know, you're keeping on track of all your auctions at once, not just, you know, 100 auctions. And I do have other items that I don't really want to post that if the price is good, like this one, the price used to be 150k. It got down to 140, I think, the lowest. And I was like, hell no, I don't want to lose a T-Boost for that, you know, pathetic price. It went back up, so someone must have bought them out or, you know, they'd stopped posting because it got too low. And my Papal fares. People keep posting it every time I post it. Like, I post it today, there'll be someone undercutting me tomorrow. If I don't post it, it just sits there and nobody ever posts their Papal fares. I don't know, maybe people are just trolling me. I'm not really that fast because I'm happy just looking at it in my inventory and just be like, yep, has a good item there. All right, are we nearly done? Yep, cancel scan's done. So all of it is now, as you can see, I'll show you. I only have 247. So I got rid of a lot of the auctions and I'm going to have to go to the mailbox, 361. So you just press cancel. Buys is for anything you buy. Sales is for only collecting your sales. That's for, you know, Tuesday. Then I've got cancels and expires. All right, so my inventory is full. Then I go post. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll show you what else I do on my character. One sec. All right, so after you post it, you know, it just undercuts everything again. Anyways, that's pretty much what I do for my auction character, and that's how I get most of my sales. I check it at least 2 times a day, or as much if I'm bored or just passing by town, you know, wanting to buy something. I don't mind spending an extra 10 minutes just to make sure all my auctions on the auction house are lower than everybody else's, because that's the main point. As in, like, you know, if you're trying to sell your jade leg plates, which might be in my inventory, or whatever you're trying to sell, like Pillager's boots, you want to be the lowest one because you're going to sell it. People out there keep saying, oh, yeah, no, I buy, if it's just one couple more, I buy the one more expensive. People don't. Like, most people don't. Most people just buy the cheapest thing on there, the one that comes on top. And that's the way it always will be. If you saw a banana for $2 and you saw another banana for $1.99, guess which banana you're going for. Anyways, I'll show, after I finish posting, I'll get back to you and we'll continue the video. And just like that, guys, we are all done. I'll show you guys. So all the auctions are back up and back up to 579. And of course, I still have some extra stuff in my inventory, which, you know, I haven't really posted, but, you know, as you can see, it's just sales left, which is what we really wanted. There's another thing I do. So as you can see, I got tailoring and engineering. So what we're going to do is we're going to hearth to our Garrison Hearthstone, and we're going to take a look there. And we're going to take a look at another thing I do, but I only do this once a day. I have around 6 characters I do this on. So I do them all once daily, and this Garrison here, as you can see in a sec, is pretty much the basic one. I didn't play much in WoD, so I didn't do much Garrison stuff. It's just level 3. I have 1 single follower because, maybe like 2 or 3, but the only one I got was the tailoring one. So I come here, I collect my Garrison resources, however much it is. Fly over here, just make sure, collect my tailoring, a little bit of Hexweave. This guy is, I think, level 100 now, which gets me the maximum amount of work order ones. You know, create all, stock that back up, come over here, engineering, and just create my, as you can see, it's the bare minimum for making the Sky Golem. As you can see, it only needs that much, and I've already got 16 of them. So we're just going to head over here, and I'll show you guys what I do. So it's pretty empty, nothing really much. And then I got my reagent bank, which is a ton of Sumptuous Fur, I stock up on Ghost Iron bars, but it's been a short supply lately, so I couldn't really do much with it. So we'll just chuck this in here. We got one extra, one extra. When it's 30, I'll be creating myself a Sky Golem, which will pretty much, it sells pretty damn quick. Anyway, that's about it. That's all I really do with my characters. Well, this is just my bank character, and I only do this part once a day. For the auctioning, I do it maybe 2-3 times a day. I try to do it 3. So I do once in the morning, once at probably like 4-5 o'clock, just after everyone gets home from work or school or whatever, and they do theirs. And then I do one just before I sleep. So, overnight I can get sales as well. Like, the worst time to do it would probably be, unless you really want to do it like 50 times, is 6, 7, 8, because everybody's going to be posting auctions. You'll be undercut every 5 minutes. Thanks again for watching as always, guys. If you liked or found this video useful, like and leave a comment, and subscribe to stay updated with my channel so you can be the first to test out any new farms. You have a great day, and I hope the RNG gods favor you. Bye bye.